Jane, who are you? Literally do not remember you. Are you even in this franchise, or do they just pick you off the street because no one knows who you are? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the first episode of the season 4, Bachelor in Paradise. It's a lot of drama already. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe because I put out videos every single week and it helps me a whole bunch now. Let's get to the action. So the first thing I thought was of any note in the episode was when Sydney was talking about how like there's so many men here and they don't have baby faces like Colton. It's like, dude, you literally were on that show for a hot minute and you were all obsessed with him. Now you're just gonna diss him and say that he had a baby face? Like, calm down. It's a little aggressive. And we have Derek coming back, who previously got engaged on this show, and I can't decide, is that a good thing if they come back multiple times because like they've seen it work and they have hopes, or is it bad because it didn't work out for them in the first place? Now, when Dylan was on his season of The Bachelorette, I was like, this dude is such a precious being. He seems like he's here for the right reasons, and he's so wholesome. And that just goes to show because he's like, I just hope we have no drama. And all the guys are looking at him like, dude, do you even know what franchise you're a part of? Especially Bachelor in Paradise. It's always extra spicy. And Cam shows up, and the boys are already, you know, freaking out because they don't like Cam. And he comes up with a new phrase, always beach Cam. I don't know what to do with it at this point. And the guys are talking about how they're nervous for Cam to show up. They hope he doesn't, or like they're nervous to meet him. So I feel like they do know he's coming, but then they're talking about how they never know who's going to come down the stairs next. So do these people know who's going to be in Paradise, or is it a surprise, or like what's going on? Because I'm getting a lot of mixed messages. Here's my issue with the guys being two-faced to Cam already. Like, I know that some of them have a beef with him from their season, but the ones who don't know him, like, why wouldn't you give him a chance? I don't know. I feel like they're being very two-faced and mean to him already. And I don't know, it just kind of feels like bullying. And am I just being too sensitive? I don't know. This is how I feel. And at one point, Cam takes Tayshia for a little beach walk stroll, and Kevin comes up and interrupts, like Cam did a bunch of times, to him and all the other guys on his season. And I was like, that's a move. Freaking John Paul Jones shows up in his Speedo, and I think I've officially decided what he is. So basically, he is like Johnny Bravo mixed with Josh Bryant from Princess Diaries. You know, that dude that Mia had a crush on? It's just him, you know, put together, because he's always looking for the camera. He's always swishing his hair. It's just like such a character. He's like an actual just 2D character of a human being. Jane, who are you? Literally do not remember you. Are you even in this franchise, or do they just pick you off the street because no one knows who you are? Then we find out that Blake and Kaylin apparently like had this whole drama thing. So Blake saw her at a music festival, Kaylin, and they'd been talking for a couple months, but he ghosted her. Like, he just went away, and then he saw her at this music festival and was like, okay, let's have sex. They had sex. He tells her that he had sex with another girl from the season the night before, which is already bad enough. I mean, like, live your life. Some people are chill with that. And then he was messaging Hannah G when he was in bed with Kaylin. I can't even describe how angry and upset and hurt I would be. And the fact that Kaylin is like not telling his secret, because apparently he wanted her to not tell anyone and to keep it like chill and keep it a secret. I would not even for a second be keeping that secret. I would be telling everybody. I would get the whole group together and give them all one big message, especially because everyone seems to be obsessed with Blake for some reason. And I don't know about you guys, but like, I'm just blown away by how wrong you can be about a person. Granted, we don't see a lot of him, but on his season, he seemed like such a sweet boy and such a precious being. And then we find out he's this womanizer and like a liar, and just, he makes me so sick. Honestly, almost, I would say worse than like Cam, because he's just deceitful and rude. And at least Cam is just obnoxious, but he keeps everything on the 100. You know what I mean? Does it make me a bad person that I got really excited though when there was Blake and Kaylin drama, because it just like filled my little tea-spilling heart? And Blake gets the first date card and he chooses Tayshia, and the date is like cheesy, and he has all these like perfect lines put together like, oh, isn't it crazy that you can love the wrong person so much? Imagine how much you're gonna love the right person. It's like, dude, calm down. So we find out that Christina was the girl that Blake had hooked up the day before Kaylin with, and she's on the show, and at first we think that she's going to be like going for the gold and like going to ruin Blake's life, going in to just set the place on fire. But then she asks him on a date, and I'm like, okay, weird, but go off, sis. And then the episode ends with her saying that she's going to make him her little bitch, the B word, the female dog word. Yeah. So apparently there's like a whole plan here, and I'm very excited about it because I live for the tea. And to make it even better, when Blake sees that she's there, if we thought him reacting to Kaylin was funny enough, he literally, when she shows up, is just looking to the sky and just wondering how he got on here. And like, when asked about her, he just starts stuttering and be like, yeah, no, we're chill, we're friends, we're like so close, like we're just friends, and we're so good, and we're just good friends, and I'm glad she's here, like I'm so glad she's here because we get along. And he's just stuttering, and it's embarrassing. So yeah, that's my quick little update about Bachelor in Paradise, my reactions, my thoughts, my feelings. I would love to know your guys' thoughts on this whole Blake situation. Like, he's canceled now, right? Like, we don't like him anymore, but I want you to tell me if you think that this is like chill that he's slept around, like if that's what Paradise is for, or should he kind of just like not be trash? I don't know. I just want your thoughts. If you like this, be sure to subscribe because I put out videos every single week and it helps me a whole bunch. Subscribe.